As you can see, Howard is not here. Sent him on vacation, living it up in Turks and Caicos, Qatar, Morocco. He's having a ball right now. But if you just seen Kaiju number 8, on this episode of Kaiju number 8, season 2, episode 4, we got Jiraiya's death, we got characters leveling up, and most of all, what this show was missing, we got world building. Kaiju number 8 has world building now. I don't know what to expect. Stick around, subscribe. Cowabunga dudes. Dan the Man back in town. Dan the Man. I hope you understand. Hit the subscribe if you got a chance. I don't wear shorts because I got the pants. I'm on to something. Y'all know we start this episode. We always start this episode the same. I keep telling you, you know how we do it. By this time, you should be saying out loud, ratings. I'm gonna have to rate this episode an 8. The reason why I rate this episode is an 8, I can't forget that Squad 1's captain. He has the contact eyes. He had eye surgery. I don't know what he got. He had the LASIK to put the kaiju eyes on him. Are you insane? Are you really crazy? That's last episode. But in this episode, Kafka came through and Kafka got smacked up still. Oh my gosh. Last episode I was raving about Kafka and his powers unlimited. He was out here just making whatever on that Yugimoto flow. Sun Jiwoo was the only other person to get that title of Yugimoto. Kafka, he was almost there. I seen Karibo in your eyes. I seen it, but it's gone. You cannot do whatever you want because you got boofed up by Kaiju number 9. But this episode is still an 8 overall because Kaiju number 9 flipped the script on everybody. Him taking over the captain, the head honcho, everybody's mentor, that was the deciding factor to know that this show is about to go on a whole revenge tour. Any mentor that died, this is what it is. But I was thinking too, and I did say last episode, I don't hate being right. I kind of like being right, but I can say when I'm wrong. But I wasn't wrong this time. Like I said last episode, it's weird that the Defense Force in the past was so strong that they could beat a Kaiju number 1 who can foresee the future, and they could defeat a Kaiju number 6 or 3 or whatever. Whatever the gauntlets is, I forgot. But if you could defeat Kaiju like that, then your power must be so immense that you should be stronger than Mina. That you should be here, right? This should be your power level. And you're beating the Kaiju, so the Kaiju should be here. But in fact, Mina and them is like here. I don't think Mina and the Vice Captain could have defeated the first Kaiju. I don't think so. Truly, I don't. I don't think so. Before we get too far in the episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below. And y'all been slacking a little bit, so I'm gonna have to tell you again. Hit that like button. The like button is right there. You're already watching it, hit the like button. Before, the second you see my face, you hit the like button. You know what? From now on, every time this episode starts, you're gonna see my face and you're gonna see the like button. Before I get into rambling, because I will, anytime I talk about anime, I can keep going for hours. You probably know because you've been on my live on TikTok. Moral of the story is, we jump into them highlights. What's your highlight of the episode? I'm glad you asked, guys. I'm pretty sure 90% of you guys missed this part of this episode. Kaijus can take other Kaiju's powers. First off, the idea of a Kaiju is weird in itself because every single Kaiju, they just morph it to something else. They're ever-growing creatures. They're like Nomu from My Hero. So what are they really? I thought at first they were like lizard creatures because, you know, Godzilla, Kaiju, Hanju, whatever. Nah, these things are some scientific experiments because they're not real. They're not just like some creatures that live under the surface that's like coming out. These creatures are man-made. Is that a hot take? Remember I said that. But the fact that they could take Kaiju powers, now this might be a little hot take territory, but we still highlights. So I'm gonna keep it quick. If Kaiju could take other Kaiju's powers, then one Kaiju could potentially take all the other Kaiju powers to make one ultimate Kaiju. And is that what number 9 is doing? Is number 9 the brain? Number 6 the muscle? Hold up. All these other Kaijus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, are they pieces to build the ultimate Kaiju? Did I just unlock something? Which that kind of brings me to my next highlight. That Kaiju number 9 has the brains and the foresight to go after the general. He understands the art of war because he did study humans a lot. To take out their leader, their communicator, the person that can change the whole tide of this internal war, because I kind of like a shadow war at this point. The fact that number 9 is even existing is a shadow war, really. Like if you tell the whole population, yo, number 9 is here, he's thinking, he's talking, what? The rage from the civilians? Are you crazy? No. This means this show is getting even stickier, because I'm pretty sure he's dead. I ain't gonna lie, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Right now his body's just being taken over, but I'm pretty sure he's dead. They now have to go and re-kill the leader, Shinomiya's dad. Who would do that? First of all, I think Shinomiya is gonna do that. She lost her mom and she lost her dad. She has to be the one to take out her dad. She had to cut him in half. There's no other way. Well, that's all I got for highlights, which means we rolling into the later half of the show, them hot takes. I gave you a little bit of my hot takes earlier that I came up with on the spot. Truly came up with it on the spot, honestly. I'm just nice like that. Number 9 hinted about the idea that other kaijus should have been stronger. They were created to be stronger, which was the Gamma and the Beta. But it's like, who created them? Did he create them? Or is there a larger faction that's pushing the kaijus? Which goes into my earlier thought. Think of it like a Power Ranger, right? The Yellow Ranger is the foot, the Green Ranger is the right hand. All these little pieces of kaiju 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever, they're all to build the ultimate kaiju. For what purpose? I don't know. First, these kaijus have no purpose other than just to be there at this point. But I think we're gonna find out. This world building is about to get crazy. My next hot take is, I do think that Kafka is gonna fuse with number 9 eventually. And the reason why I say that is because the kaiju number 8 that Kafka already fused with, his fear of going berserk, I hope, because the story will go crazy if it does, that if he ends up fusing with number 9 to somewhat try to save Shinomiya's dad, for any reason he's trying to fuse, that's the only way to defeat him really, he's then gonna have to house the idea and the persona of number 9 inside of him. That battling with number 8, the internal conflict, Kafka going crazy, man. This world building is so intense, and I'm saying that because this is just the beginning. They just give you like a little peek. They give you like the little preface of the world building that's to come. And when I see things like that, I get super excited because now I'm like, all right, I know you guys are looking in that direction, so I can look even further in that direction. I'm already here with it. Now, my last hot take is I'm not a hater. Yeah, I know me by now, I'm not a hater. But I will say, I do think Shinomiya, her power level will only increase to the level of Vice Captain. I don't think she'll go past that. The reason why I say that, because right now nobody is powerful enough to take on number 9. So everybody has to increase their powers. But I don't think Shinomiya will go further than 9. I don't think Shinomiya will go further than the Vice Captain. I come to the conclusion, or to the realization, that in anime, people don't really power up. Unless everybody powers up overall, nobody really powers up. Who you are is who you are. So like, once they start hitting about the idea like, oh, you're just as strong as this person, you're just as strong as this person. So her dad was like, I seen Squad 1 captain in you. That don't mean nothing to me. I know to everybody else, y'all gonna be like, oh wow, she's expected to be just as strong as this person, but you're not going to be. And it said the same thing about Gohan. What happened to Gohan? He became a teacher. I ain't a hater. I started out by saying I'm not a hater. Always listen to how I started. I'm not a hater, but I don't think she's gonna be that strong. If you think so, let me know down in the comments. If you think she's gonna be that strong, I don't think that's gonna be the case. Moral of the story is, it's been a pleasure having you. Anime Intake boys. You know where we at, sitting on the couch, people just like you, Kashi in the back. If you have any other shows you want us to cover, let me know down below in the comments what you want us to look at. I know y'all said Free Ren, went right over my head, right over my head. I'm glad I missed it. Probably will watch it eventually, but I doubt it, because I keep saying it and I haven't watched it, so I doubt it. If I miss the train, I miss the train. I'm not tripping. I have a lot of other great shows I'm watching. I'm good. I don't have to see everything, but everything I do see is good, so I'm not tripping. You heard it here first, Kaiju number 8. And with that, I'll see you next week, maybe with a full couch. We'll see how long this vacation lasts, but it don't matter because I'm here, baby. It's me. Put the team on my back. I'm just so glad the show came back out.